What's up, guys? It's Zach and Kelso from PKR Podcast. We're out here with Jay's Monitors, trading exotics for Bonnie and Clyde for younger, some very vibrant reptiles. But for now, we are just going to show you reptiles around here. We got Jay back here. He's going to introduce himself.
How y'all doing? Thank you for coming out.
Go ahead and start talking about reptiles if you want to.
All right. We'll start here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. So, when I first got back into reptiles, I started back in the '80s, late '80s. I had a reptile store called Reptile House, and I also did manufacturing on cages. And then over the years, I grew out of it, got rid of the store, and just recently got back into it. And my love is water monitors. So I have some of the most exotic water monitors in the United States. Everything from T-negative albino water monitors, T-positives, corals, black dragons. And we're working on some morphs. Ian and I are working on a lot of morphs. So this right here is a T-positive. Right now he looks dark because he's shedding. He's really light though. The T-positive is an albino. I actually think it's a hidden gem. And what I like about the T-positives is when they're adults, they lose all their pigment, but they'll still have the pattern left over where you can see where their pattern was, and I think that's just gorgeous. He's got a female in there right now. She's hiding, probably in her basking box. So over here we have a pond on top. Then we have a basking box underneath there where I can open this door and take it out. Every cage in this room right now is connected, so like this is a transition here that takes you to that cage or to this cage over here. And there's even a door on the outside, so I can then come out and get some free time roaming around and hanging out. Every one of the cages have got a sleeping box for them. I kind of like that idea. So the fact being that if I do have one that's not so nice, I can shut it while I'm here cleaning or working or doing some changes around on the setup. But pretty much these guys are amazing. They're beautiful. Prices can range from anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 depending on who you see. And all these cages are automated, so some more than others. But like the one up back behind you, which I'll show you in a second, the pond actually cleans itself. They're all set up with Alexa as far as heat, basking spots, and all that good stuff. These don't. The pond doesn't clean itself on this when I do it, but at the top, we try to keep our temperatures on the hot side at about 130 to 140. If we're going to breed, maybe a little bit higher. Our ambient temperatures down at the bottom are looking about 79 to 80, and that's pretty much it with these guys. You are looking at size anywhere from 4 foot, and I'm sure they're probably capable of going up to 12, which other water monitors are capable of it as well. Not saying that you will see it that size, but I think that's the max limit on them, and I just love what I do. Back here, we have some black dragons. I'm sorry, not black dragons, but black roughnecks. These came from Camp Cannon, hatched them. A close friend of mine who I love dearly, Jerry Wolf.
What did you say this was?
Bred them. They're black roughnecks. There's a female there and a male there.
Okay, I only been seeing this one over here. I haven't seen that one.
And same with them, they got plumbing in here, they got their water rain in here, it rains in here.
Now, how much do they be going for?
You get one out caught, you can pick them up for $300-400, pretty easy.
What if you want a baby, a captive baby?
You want a captive baby, I'm saying you're looking at anywhere to $2,000, I think I paid even more than that.
Really?
I ended up actually doing a trade on a bunch of reptiles to equal the value of it, but the captive one, they're not something that's very easy to produce. I mean, has it been done yet? Is it done all the time? Absolutely not.
So, estimate on the ones that I'm getting, what's the price range for a pair of those normally? Without knowing what it is.
I would say right now it's about $1,500. I actually gave a lot more than that because I traded also gorgeous reptiles for it. I think if I'm not mistaken, it could be like $2,500 or $3,000 a piece. So you get a killer deal on them. And dogs, the older they get, the more, they're not worth as much. Reptiles, the closer they get to breeding, they're worth their weight in gold.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to take that as consideration as well as the value. Same with the T-positives. Like right now, I wouldn't let those go for $20,000. Just because they're about to have babies, and it's going to do a lot more than that over and over. I think most of my friends out there, I'm pretty new to the breeding part. I have a store. Most of my friends who are breeding, I think they're going anywhere from like lost my train of thought here. Oh yeah, 3 to 4 clutches a year, where you can't push it to 5, I believe, but I wouldn't do that just because of the health of the reptile itself.
Mm-hmm.
And everything in here has been built by me.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Usually there's electricity going off under, lightning, and animals. This right here is okay.
Yeah, but you get my music instead.
I'm not done with this part yet. We have to take it apart because we have a lizard behind it. But this is all covered up with this piece right here. And it's all ran off of motor. So this motor, we'll lift it up. So that way I can mess with the electronics and then I'll put it back down so it hides it.
That's pretty
on
cool.
both ends. And then this pipe, whoa, shoot. Yeah, we'll get that down.
We'll explain it and send it later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let me see this real quick. This one right here, right now it's under construction. There was actually a hole inside of the rock wall on the bottom. So until I figure out where that's at to cover it up, I'm going away with it until it's fixed. But this is actually a sink and I wanted it to match the design. There's a rock bridge that goes across for basking when I'm done. I'm redoing the lighting in here too. Lights are hard to come by these days and that's just not cutting it for me. It's too flimsy. If you touch it, it'll make your bulb go out. Every cage has a camera in it. Exhaust is going in there, but it's covered right this second. And fan, and some driftwood. That's a waterfall right there. It's pretty cool. You can change the lights and stuff like that and the color of it. I try to put a waterfall in most of my cages just so that way the humidity goes up.
How much does it cost to do a waterfall in a pool? Like a 75-gallon pool. 80.
See, what I do is I go to Facebook Marketplace. With Facebook Marketplace, you can find like swimming pool pumps, and that's what I prefer. Give you guys a closer look at the T positive here. He is beautiful. He's got a girlfriend in there somewhere. He's super sweet. Probably thinks I'm trying to feed him. But there's a breeding box inside there. The bottom opens up and you can get into it. And that's just a transition to other rooms. But yeah, this is their setup here. I'm going to go ahead and hand you back.
Alright guys, this is Kelso. I am here by the way. Just to clarify. I'm the camera guy as well today, so I'll be asking questions and recording. So, back on the tour.
This right here is, I love foosball, so until I can figure out another place to put my foosball table, it's a foosball room, but this is going to be 4 cages for females when I'm done. In fact, you can see I'm already heading that direction.
Now, Bonnie and Clyde, you said this cage, when that's done, this is for them, right?
This cage is actually multiple cages.
Really?
So there's going to be dividers. There's going to be one across that back wall there on the other side of the lava rocks.
Okay.
There's going to be one going across this direction. And then that one over there. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 cages. And I might even go 5th.
Nice.
I might even go 5th. This tree here did not have no bark on it when I got it. It was just plain as can be. In fact, it didn't even have a hole in it. But I went ahead and I hung it by chain. And the tree was so heavy that it started splitting. So we went ahead and added branches to it. So that way we could balance it out to hold it up. And then I figured since the branches were there, I might as well add some bark to it, which I cut off another tree, of course. This is a big waterfall here. There's a smaller pond on the other side of it. It's going to have a waterfall over here. I use epoxy to hold all the rocks in so I don't have to chase them or so they don't leave. Makes it easier to clean as well. I'm starting on the bottom. I'm still not there. It's going to have a swimming pool pump with a filtration system on it, and then another filtration system for the waterfall. It's pretty cool. And underneath of the pond is going to be all breeder boxes. So I'll probably end up keeping 1 male and like 2 or 3 females in here. But it's probably my favorite cage of all time. Drop down doors so I can mess with the electronics without having to let the reptiles get to them. I'm done. I almost died because of this cage actually. I used these doors right here. These off of coolers at a gas station. And they're too heavy to do anything with, so what I ended up doing, I ended up making them where they slide. And then it'll stop so far once you get in there. And what's nice about this, if I have to remove it to be able to work on the cage, I can. But this is probably my favorite of all of them.
I like that.
And the doors are going to close automatically, so that way I said a butt, it closes. So that way I don't have to crawl in there in case they're in heat or whatever, they're mad. And then with the egg boxes, I'll be able to just go underneath, open a door, and then pull the eggs out. It's pretty sweet setup. There's still a few boards and stuff because I'm doing wiring and plumbing right now. I can't wait for it to be done. And this cage back here used to be a single cage for my black dragons. It's actually going to be part of this. It'll be one of the cages for this. And there's going to be a side door on this wall right here, as well as the back being open with some screen in between it.
Temporarily, Bonnie, my sweet little girl.
Yeah, she'll be in there. She's beautiful.
She's just, oh, I miss her.
Over here, these are temporary cages because we're under construction and a lot of the bigger ones are getting done. But I have 2 samurais, which is going to be going ahead and leaving with him today for Bonnie and Clyde.
Now, how much are them going for usually?
You could probably get anywhere from like, fast sell $1,000, slower sell anywhere from $1,500 to $1,700, maybe even $2,000 since they're older, able to be bred. They're close to breeding age. They're beautiful though, and he's got a lot of white, which makes him more wanted than the other ones. The reason they're samurais and not kami is because they're 75% kami and then 25% Ceres or something like that. I'm real bad with the technical names. And then underneath him, we have a black dragon, which is usually in a water dish. Nobody's back in the corner. Yeah, he's a good looking boy.
Check out the color on them.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
So I've actually talked to Ian. He said they could go for, when they're fully grown, they can go for almost 25 to easily 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. There's not more. I mean, here's the thing with all reptiles. If I can breed them right now, I'm spending more money on them. I'm making my money back twice as fast. It depends on, you get somebody desperate. I mean, the value of something is actually just willing, what someone's willing to pay for it. And if they're breeding, people's pocketbooks open up a lot faster. In fact, the best time to buy reptiles is in October after breeding season at the Chicago Tinley, because everybody's getting rid of the breeders that they no longer want, and you can pick them up for a good deal. And the black dragon on the 3rd cage, he's just in there to separate him from feeding. He actually lives with his mate, but I don't feed them together anymore, so they don't have to fight over it. So that's just a temporary thing. And then on the very bottom, we have a Chinese water dragon. I saved him from somebody, and he's beautiful. I love him. He's actually going to be in a part of the pond, and I'm going to actually set up a whole section just for him.
He's not going to be eaten, right?
No, he'll be in his own cages inside there. I'm also doing cages on the outside with day geckos, so it looks like the day geckos are just crawling around the house, but they're actually going to be behind screen.
I love that. I'm absolutely in love with day geckos.
This dude right here just turned off his light. I need to turn it back on. This is my iguana. This is Iggy. He's a green iguana, but he's definitely mostly red. What do you call it? Consider a green iguana.
I would consider that a red iguana at this point.
Built, but it's multiple sections. So this section leads into a huge section behind it, off to the side, and then around the corner. And this is a Reptile cage, which is a company I built, where you can design and create your cage, but you can also change it around like Legos. And every one of them miss themselves. They can have glass, plexiglass, or a screen, and you basically design it with me, and then I build it and I send it to you, and they just pop right together. With this one here, I set it up with the aquariums. This aquarium right now is being torn apart because he's taking the monitor from it.
And you said she escaped this one, right?
Yeah, she escaped last night, and I knew we would find her. My house is pretty much monitor-proof, even with the doors and stuff like that. It was just a matter of doing it.
Shout out to the wife.
Yeah, she found her. In fact, everybody gave up, and then she heard her and went in there, and sure enough, she was hiding behind some rock. These are coral albinos. They're getting ready to eat. I just got this one a couple days ago, and this guy here I had. But this is their temporary setup until their main setup is done. Right now we're playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Right.
You can see how light his tail is and stuff like that there. And then over here is my pride and joy. In fact, this is me. What are you doing? Hi. These are T-negative albino water monitors. They're more common than they were when I got them, but they're still pretty rare, very expensive. You can get them for as cheap as $7,000 to as much as $10,000-11,000 as a baby, and of course the price will go up. I bet you could get $100,000 for a set of adults. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. Good, good, good. Come on. Say hi. Hi. Look at him saying, that's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend. These are very rare though. These are albinos. I mostly feed them quail, fish, shrimp, different parts of chickens, full chickens, baby, full like quail. Come on, baby girl. You want to go there. Oh, she's beautiful though. Not too many people have had a chance to even see these little and pet them. Oh, sorry,
Okay. Negative.
That's just like Bonnie. Just want to come out and hang out with people.
This is everybody's in their temporary cages right now, just because of the fact being I have so much under construction. But within the week, I'll be doing a video myself on it being done, the house being back arranged the way it's supposed to. This is so this is a funny story. So my friend Ian Staffy, he went ahead and he ultrasounded those two, and he's like, these aren't two girls, it's a boy and a girl. I'm like, impossible. This is the boy. And he's so big and stuff. We was like, okay, that's the boy. And one of these ended up being a male. So I had two males and a female. Back when I bought these were top dollar. Like you're talking well over $15,000. And I'm sitting there freaking out. Like me and my partner got two males and a female. So like I was gonna breed him no matter what, because like he just had to try to have some eggs or something with that kind of cash. So the next day. He gets out after he gets to eat, and I go pick him up, and he poops on me, and his female parts popped out, so he turned into a C. So I still have two females and a male, which I'm super stoked about. I was worried at first. I love you. They're good. They're really good ones. Back here. These are corals. I'm sorry, not corals. These are black dragons. He's a little dry right now. He's spraying in his cage. They just got their cages rebuilt, so right now they're not completely done. We just moved them back in here yesterday, but we still have a few things we have to do. They're super tame, lovable. My famous girl Lily, who's my favorite monitor in the world, my friend Jerry Wolf has her, is related to this one and also related to the ones I'm getting today from him. So a friend of mine, Alec, who passed away, bless his heart, he's super young, I'd say probably 27, 28, passed away at a young age, and he bred all these, and so I've been trying to collect his lines and stuff like that, out of respect for him, to keep them going and to show my respect. I really like him. But these are all related as far as...
And to be quoted, I will be getting 2 babies from this guy. From Bonnie and Clyde.
What are you doing? You look at it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you smiling at me? You're so beautiful. Come here. I love you. And these cages too are, I'm not completely done with it yet. I was in a hurry to get them back inside of it, but like
So
water,
pretty.
each one of these valves right here turns the water onto their actual ponds. And this is going to have a hose attached to it for cleaning. And then there can be a drain, which I've started building over here. It's almost done. And because it's in the middle of the house, there's no water lines around here. I actually built my own septic tank for this cage and the other cages over here. So I don't have to worry about gravity to get the water out. I can just have it pumped out. All the dirty water. Hi, Bubby. What are you doing? You're so beautiful. And this is midnight. My friend Ian, I keep talking about him and I do a lot of things together, and Ian actually bought her from me even when I was low on cash and needed a little bit extra money, and just recently he made a deal with me to make it possible for me to have her back or have him back. And I'm super excited he's home. He will never be leaving again, and he's also related to Lily. Hi, Bubby. What are you doing?
And that's my baby boy Clyde, and he's waiting to get the hell out of there.
Come here, baby. You hungry? I'll get some food here for a minute. I also think this is super heavy. I hit my head on it all the time, and I'm short.
Dad,
Yeah.
can I try to see if my old gaming chair can fit in my room?
No, I use it.
The thing
Dude, we're on film right now.
I don't know, my bad.
That's pretty much it, though, as far as these guys are in here. We do have a lot in the back. I'll give you some video footages of it. And then we're in construction back there as well, so you're going to see a lot of work being done.
I'm gonna go feed the turtles here soon.
We probably have like
So
2 or
some
3 weeks
turtles.
left as far as actual construction being over with. And I'm going to celebrate like it's a 1999.
Why don't you go see how big he is?
I blocked that one back up too.
He's good.
He's good. He won't bite. None of
Next time,
mine.
just drill holes in. All you need is a little hole that big. Go out there and you're good.
No, spare a moment.
You want to get rid of it?
Huh?
You want to get rid of it?
Nah. I still got plenty of different uses for
I
it.
need it for a pretty too. Hi, Bubby. Yeah, you're big. You're a big boy. You're messing your nose up. Take his nose up. His holes are too big. You don't ever want to do that. All you need is a little tiny drill bit. 1/4 inch.
Sure you want to put him out?
Yeah, that's what I was going to look at real quick. I want to get him out of there for sure, though. I'll tell you what, it's going to take me a second to do it, but I'm going to throw a piece of screen over this side over here, and then we'll stick him in the white one temporarily with his girlfriend. They're good together, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Let me get to these colors.
How do you want me to put him in there? Or
Well, just wait till, for him, just wait till I get done. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, it's going to take a second, but not too bad.
Yeah. That is all for now until we get Clyde out, put him with Bonnie, and we get the babies and we show them off and to see what it is.
I'm also going to take you in the back to
Get
see
you
the
in the
automation
mix.
as well.
Okay.
So, but we'll do that afterwards. Nice talking to everybody. Thank you.